Alright, we're back with the magic of editing. Looking as shiny as ever because this light is right on me. I'm sure you guys see it right here in the corner. I don't know if I can move it out. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do this. Nope, I don't want to. Alright. Now it's just all up in there. I'll just move it over. Whatever. Anyway. So, I'm gonna be real. I just saw Muscle Man Malcolm's predictions. Well, I didn't actually see the video, but like I saw it in my notification, and I decided, yo, I forgot. Low key, I forgot just a little bit. Cause I'm gonna be real with you guys. I haven't been watching any wrestling the past 2 weeks because the product has been utter cheeks. It's just messy, honestly. With this wild card rule, I don't know who is like, bro. It's like you're here, but wait, you're there too. And not only that, it's predictable, and the same people use it every time. Like, if you just want these guys on that show, just trade them, in my opinion. If you want Roman Reigns on Raw, just leave him on Raw. Fine. We didn't have, honestly, I don't know about you guys. If you wanted Roman Reigns on Raw and AJ Styles on Raw, I'd rather deal with that crap than having Roman go back and forth because you need someone on Raw. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this isn't too much. This isn't a rant, you know. This is about predictions, right? So let's focus on the show, which is, man. I don't even know how many people are watching this. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know if I'm watching this. Not only is it 2 p.m. Well, not only the politics surrounding it, you know, but also it's 2 p.m. on a Friday. Most people are working. Some people might have a break, but that break's gonna last an hour, and you're gonna go back to your job, whatever. If you're in school, maybe you can catch it. I don't know how people are really, doing. You know what I'm saying? In terms of school, like for me, I'm out of school right now. Like school's over for me, but I know for some people just taking finals and stuff like that. Who knows? But yeah, what's the thing about these shows? Whatever. Let's get into it, guys. Alright? Before I start rambling all over the place. So first match, we got Usos versus Revival on the kickoff show. Now, like I said before, I've been watching the past 2 weeks. But I do know Usos and Revival did have their feud with the itch cream or whatever. And I do know recently the Revival and Shane McMahon have been lackeys, and the Usos have been lackeys for Roman, you know, those alliances. So it makes perfect sense why they're battling each other. Right now, I'm going to just go with the Revival just because, well, if you think about it, okay, so This will do with my prediction later on in the night for Roman Reigns and Shane McMahon. But I have the Revival winning, not only because like they haven't won in forever, it feels like, right? Someone let me know if that's changed, but from what I know, the Revival haven't been booked. They haven't won in a while. And from what I know, or from what I've seen, I'm pretty sure when did they win the championships? January, maybe? Sometime in the early year. Since then, they've been booked weak, like so weak. They've been booked terrible. So at this point, I think you just give them a win, switch it up a little bit. But yeah, there's no really real reason to it, except I'll tell you later on with Roman Reigns and Shane McMahon. But there's a reason why I have a Revival winning, alright? Okay, now on the main card. First up, we got Lars Sullivan versus Lucha House Party. This just screams pay-per-view. Absolutely, marquee match. I got respect for Lucha House Party, man. I used to be a big 205 mark. I low-key still am, but you know when Cedric, Buddy, and Ali left, it was like, damn, you guys just took you know, the core, you know? But anyway, in terms of this match, I got Lars Sullivan. From what I know, when I last saw, he was been booked like a monster. So there's just gonna be another squash. I'm sure Lucha House Party will do what they can to make it as amazing as possible. Grand Metalik is probably still the most underrated wrestler in WWE today. Mark my words. You can ask Seth Rollins, you can ask Kofi King, ask any wrestler in the company. They will tell you Grand Metalik is up there with the best and most underrated wrestler in the company today. I don't know why I'm so passionate about that, but I'm just, hey, you right there, you watching this video, remember that. Grand Metalik. Yo, him and Buddy Murphy, search that up on the network. You got time, search that up on the network. But yeah, just letting y'all know. Okay, next up, we got Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley. Another match I don't care for. Braun. That's all I gotta say. Braun. But nah, I mean, ever since Leo Rush left, Bobby Lashley has been directionless. He's with Shane McMahon right now, but I don't feel like everyone's with Shane. It's just like, okay, if you're a heel, you're with Shane. And if you're not, then you're with Roman. I don't know. I guess that's, I don't, you know what I mean? This is what I'm not watching right now. The landscape's so you know? Anyway, I got Braun Strowman winning this. I don't see why Bobby Lashley would go over here. Plus, Braun Strowman, he's usually booked well in Saudi Arabia, even though there's only been 2 other ones. And last time he got screwed, he still looks strong though. You know what I mean? He still looks strong in it. And then the first time they went, he won the Rumble, right? So, makes sense. I think he's just gonna win. They love him over there, right? So, yeah, alright. Next, we got Finn Balor. The Demon Finn Balor. Versus Andrade. Terrible Spanish accent. Let me try that again. Andrade. Anyway, we got Demon Balor versus Andrade. Should be best match on the card. No doubt about it. Of course, whenever Demon comes out, Demon's undefeated. The only person who's defeated Finn Balor, I believe, is Samoa Joe as a Demon. Which they never play up to that. Dude, they had some goals. It's too late now, probably. But you know, back in 2017, you could have played up to that. Crazy. But anyway. So, I got Demon Balor going over here. Keeps the IC title. Because I don't want to spoil my SummerSlam predictions. But I do think it's going to be Randy Orton versus Demon Finn Balor at SummerSlam. So I think Demon Balor is going to go over Andrade. You do got to ask the question, though. How many more losses can Andrade take? Because he's looked strong. From what I've seen in the YouTube clips and stuff, I think he looks better. Hey, I'm not sure, but if from my perspective, he looks stronger than before. You know? But let me ask you a question. When was the last time Andrade won on a pay-per-view? Because I don't know. I don't even know if he's won one match, you know? 1-1, that's terrible. You know, what is that, a homonym or whatever? But I don't know if he's won a match on pay-per-view yet. So how much longer until, you know, you can't build this guy up anymore? People aren't going to take him serious. I don't know if everyone takes him serious now. I think just Smarks do, you know? Well, yeah. I mean, Smarks are sort of the only people watching. Just a little bit. Alright, anyway. Demon Balor taking the dub and retaining the IC title. Next, here, we got Roman Reigns versus Shane O'Mac. I got Shane O'Mac winning, and let me tell you why. This is pretty easy to book. I think a lot of people think this. So, as I said before, the reason Revival win the match, so that way, after they win the match, they get involved because that's how it works. It's pretty WWE booking, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, they book that. The Revival get involved, Reigns gets distracted, Uso come down, all of a sudden, maybe the Usos accidentally super kick Reigns, blah, blah, blah. Shane O'Mac hits a drop kick or whatever makes Reigns tap out, whatever that triangle thing is. But yeah, Shane O'Mac gets a dirty win because I do think they're gonna carry this feud over to like a SummerSlam. And with that being said, at SummerSlam, Reigns finally wins over Shane O'Mac. So I think we give Shane O'Mac the first win here, and as this feud prolongs and progresses through the summer, there you go. You play back to this SummerSlam. Reigns gets to come up and we finally defeated the Authority for the 400th time. But yeah, so I got Shane O'Mac winning here, dirty, on the I guess involvement or distraction of the revival, whatever you want to call it. Next, we got for the 1700th time or whatever. Throwback though, it's a throwback. We got the Game, the Cerebral Assassin. What's the other big name? I don't know. But we got Triple H versus the Viper, the Apex Predator, the formerly known as Legend Killer, who's now the Legend, and he's still doing killing. Randy Orton himself, Mr. RKO. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Randy Orton here. I don't know why. I don't know if I don't think Triple H is wrestling anymore. Who's left for Triple H to put over? He's put over Seth. He's put over Roman. He's put over Braun. I'd say he's put over Braun. The only person I could see him putting over would be Finn Balor, but I don't think Finn Balor needs to be put over by Triple H. Maybe Velveteen Dream. That's the only way. And even then, he's still gonna lose. He's Triple H. He can take the loss. It's fine. I think Randy Orton needs to win more. Just because I think he's gonna end up feuding with Finn Balor. And we don't want a weak Randy Orton. You know. It doesn't matter who wins this, honestly. But I think Randy Orton needs it more, so I'm gonna go with Randy. Next, for the WWE Championship. Yeah, it is bad bringing down his voice. We got Kofi Kingston versus the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Should have been me. It should have been me. Something like Mankind. Those Mankind-esque promos, I'm not feeling them at all. Nah, I don't think Dolph Ziggler's the guy for that. But yeah, clearly got Kofi Kingston here. I think Dolph Ziggler is just a placeholder because Kevin Owens wasn't going to Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn isn't going. And those are really the only two logical guys to challenge for the title. So, yeah, I think Kofi Kingston just here, or not Kofi Kingston, I should say Dolph Ziggler's just here to give Kofi Kingston an extra title defense on his reign, you know? Shout out to Kofi's reign. He's had a great reign, honestly. Even though everything else around, like in the company, has been so crap and so cheeks and trash, I will say, Kofi Kingston, he's been booked. If there's something WWE's doing right on the main roster, it's Kofi Kingston's booking. I'm gonna say it. He's been booked spectacularly. He's been giving in great matches week in and week out. Great stuff. But alright, moving on. For the Universal title, we got Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin, Mr. Applebee's. Clearly Seth Rollins, even though he got beat down by Brock Lesnar, who is supposed to be cashing in Friday. I'll say something like that on the end of the video. You guys might be surprised by this take, but I'm sure a couple people won't be. But pretty much, Seth Rollins here, gonna make him look strong, coming in battered and bruised. All of a sudden, you know, he gets this like second win or whatever after Baron Corbin wrestles him for like eternity, and then he'll come in, hit his curb stomp, 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins did it. Crowd goes wild. You got a nice champ there, strong champ. Moving on, next. We got the 50-man Battle Royale. This is not a Royal Rumble. This is not people coming in every whatever. This is a Battle Royale. So 50 people in the ring all start, and it'll be the largest Battle Royal ever, right? Since after the 41-man Battle Royal on SmackDown, which I'm pretty sure CM Punk won. Or not CM Punk, Randy Orton won it. Yeah, I think Randy Orton won it. It was back in 2011, 2012. But yeah. So I don't know I have no clue who's winning this. It doesn't matter. This is just like the greatest Royal Rumble. It won't matter. It'll matter for maybe the 1 week after. After that, they'll erase it. But off a limb, I'm gonna go. Okay, so there's 50 people. I'm gonna pick more than one. I'm gonna pick 3 guys. Okay. I'll pick one person from Raw and SmackDown, and then I'll pick a dark horse. Okay. So from Raw, I'm gonna go AJ Styles. Okay. From SmackDown, I'm gonna go Ali. Dark horse. It's pretty cliche, but I just saw Mansoor, who for those who don't know, he's a Saudi Arabian talent. He works in NXT. He's actually pretty good. So yeah, he's pretty good. I'm not like crapping on him or knocking on him or anything, but so I got AJ Styles, Ali, or Mansoor. I'll put a picture of Mansoor for those who don't know. Bang. Okay. Now in the main event of the evening, we got Goldberg versus Undertaker. Nah. I don't care. That's all I can say. I'm not invested. It's not gonna matter after. It's not camp. I mean, as a kid, you know the nostalgia can kick in a little bit. But guys, dude, there's a reason. There's a reason why so many people like AEW, and I'm not trying to be that guy. And this isn't meant to be AEW versus WWE stuff, but I want to if you're having a show like this, at least make me care. You know what I'm saying? I just hate not caring about what I'm watching. You know what I mean? This should lead to the. That's why you binge on your Netflix, because oh snap, I can't wait for the next episode. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want to have anticipation and I want to be excited, but I'm not, which is unfortunate. But yeah, in terms of Goldberg versus Undertaker, clearly Undertaker's gonna get the win here. Goldberg doesn't need it. Undertaker's definitely gonna wrestle another match because they don't know when to quit with him. Alright, now, in my Brock Lesnar cash-in prediction, this is sort of the main event, but not really, right? I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar cashing in and winning. But not on Seth. Oh, no. On Kofi Kingston, that's right. Brock's gonna pull a swerve, right? He's gonna come out. He's gonna be like, yo, I'm watching you, Seth. Right? Seth's gonna probably have a backstage interview. I got a whole scenario for now. Seth's got a backstage interview, right? Now Seth's match is right after Kofi's match. And Kofi's match is right before Seth's match. But Kofi's match is going on, right? Kofi barely wins, okay? Then Dolph Ziggler gets mad, does a post-match beat down, right? But it's all good. It's all good. All of a sudden, we see Seth warming up. Alright, we get a camera shot on Seth warming up. All of a sudden, you see Brock run past Seth. Boom, to the ring. Where Kofi's in there with a bunch of referees. And then, you're like, Michael Cole's like, what? What the hell? And Corey Graves like, oh my gosh, this is genius. You know? Or, yeah, Corey Graves, not Michael Cole, I should say, Tom Phillips. But yeah, Tom Phillips like, oh my god, what? It's not, no. You know, they make Kofi get some sympathy and things like that, right? And Lesnar, F5, 1, 2, 3, for the second time in a row, consecutively. Brock Lesnar wins a world title in Saudi Arabia. And that leads to Lesnar versus Kingston 2, maybe at SummerSlam. But in the meantime, SmackDown without a world title does not seem too doesn't seem too appealing to me. But I think that's what's gonna happen because Brock is out for cashing in. But yeah, those are my predictions, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who do you think Brock is cashing in on. Let me know who do you think's gonna win the championship matches, all of that. You know who you got winning. Let me know your own predictions. If you haven't watched any of my basketball stuff, I invite you to watch. Even if you're not into basketball, I think there's a storyline there, which I know wrestling fans crave. There's storylines in sports, so just check one out. See how you feel about it. They're not too long. Give me 10 minutes of your time. That's all. 10-15 minutes of your time. But yeah, we're back at you tomorrow night, Game 4. Make sure you stay tuned in. I'm planning on reacting to Taylor Bennett, the American Reject. I'm probably actually going to react to that right now, but it'll come out next week or so. And not only that, also my wrestling fans, stay tuned because I got AEW All Out predictions like 3 months early because I just said, why not? Yeah, just stay tuned for that. That's coming next week. I got some match cards. I'm starting to make the graphics right now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Father Suplex, and we out.